Hello everyone, I'm Pierre and I'm a product owner at Odoo, responsible for the app's website and e-commerce. So I'm super excited because today I got to show you a sneak peek of a tool we're working on. That tool will allow you to migrate your website from any platform into Odoo. I will do this demonstration or this showcase with 3 different websites. First one, we will use Plex, which is a massive online platform for streaming. We've chosen Plex because we actually achieve pretty good results with our tool, so we can brag a little bit. The second website we're going to use the tool on is Shopify. So we will try to migrate their homepage into Odoo. Why Shopify? Is because Shopify is our biggest competitor for e-commerce. And it's a challenge for us because if we can migrate their homepage, surely we can migrate your e-commerce from Shopify to Odoo. The third website we're going to migrate is a local bakery in Belgium here. So we use that one because we think it's the more representative of the website we're actually going to convert later on. It's a small company. They probably use a web agency, and so they will be very happy to use Odoo instead of their website between the hands of a web agency. So let me give you a bit of context about this tool. So first, like I said before, it's a work in progress. So the idea of this talk is just to show you how far we got at the moment. What's very important is all the content needs to be fully editable in Odoo. So you will see, and I will demonstrate it to you, that the idea is really that end user can then change their website in just a few clicks with the editor. Finally, for your information, we intend to have this tool free and available on odoo.com. We're not sure yet if it will be available for everyone or if it will be just for sales when you ask for a demonstration, but we will see. Okay, let's jump into it. Image speak louder than words. So let's see what we've achieved with the Plex website. So here it is, the Plex website. You can see that they have some device, they show their platform, and they show the movies and the TV shows that they have on. And let me show you how it looks, what our tool was able to do when we convert the homepage into the Odoo editor. Wow, pretty amazing, right? You can see there's still some room for improvement, but it's good, keeps our team working. Now, actually, I will take this as an opportunity. The few issues you can see, I will fix them using our editor. So first, you can see that we don't manage video yet. It's coming, don't worry. I can actually click on the video in edit mode, and I can replace with an image. In this case, it opens the media gallery, and you can decide to use an image from your computer. You can upload it, or you can use any image on the web. Here, I already uploaded this image from the movie Dune. Okay, I've inserted, cool. Actually, something I would like it to be inside a device, right? Like the other pictures. Very easy to do with Odoo. You can use the shapes around the image to put it inside the device. So let me go here in the options on the right panel. At shapes, I can have some shapes that I can apply on a picture. And on page 7 of the shapes, there are devices. So you can see here what the image would look like in an iPad, in a computer, or in an iPhone. Let me choose this one. Pretty cool, right? So I've showed you how I replaced the video by an image. And now that image, I've used the shape so that it looks like it's inside a device. Another issue I have with this block is that the image and the text are not aligned as well as I would like them to be. And for that, I could use just the padding here like we had in the past. But I want actually to brag about a new feature we've introduced in the V16, the grid mode. So I can enable the grid mode here on the right panel for the block, right? So you have the layout and I can switch from column to grid. Once I've done that, you will see that each section, I can now resize them and I can also move them around very easily. So let me do like this, and then take the image here and put it next to the text somewhere here. almost. Maybe here. No. Up. Here. Yeah, okay. I will do the work. So now, I've showed you the new grid mode. You will see that it's pretty impressive when you use it, because especially if you have like multiple image or multiple text zone inside one section. Another new feature from v16.0 that I really want to show you is our new animation on scroll, something that actually there is not on the Plex website. How I'll demonstrate it to you is I will have those two blocks in this section meet each other when the user scroll into this section. So first what you do is you select one of the two sections, you go on the animation, and you select on scroll. And the effect I'm looking for is a slide from right with a scroll zone of 50%. I take the other section, the image, I click go to animation, again on scroll, this time slide but from left, and again I want the scroll zone to be 50%. Means that the animation will be completely over when 50% of the section is visible for the visitor. So let me show you how it works. Here is the result. Pretty cool, right? So yeah, we're very excited about it, because you may have known that we had already some animations in the past, but only on appearance. So on scroll, it's brand new, and we think that it will allow you to have a very modern touch on all your websites. Now let's look at the rest of the website. Again, a video here. This section looks very, very good. Let's compare it to the original website. So here it's, you can see here in the Plex website, they use gradient for the text, something that our tool cannot do yet. Let me show you how we change that in Odoo, because we are a big fan of the gradient. So if I select the text here, I go here on the right panel, and I can change the color to gradient. It's done. Simple as that. Let's have a look at the last part of the website. So here, this is what they have on their website, and this is what our tool was able to convert. Very good job. So now I've showed you the Plex TV, the website that they have right now, their homepage, and what our tool what the result when our tool migrated to Odoo. You can understand why I'm super excited. It looks very good. Now, let's offer you some even more dreams and let me describe the other features that we also want our tool to be able to do. So first, we want our tool to be able to migrate all the pages, not just one, and also the menu bar, so that it goes between the page, it navigates between the page very smoothly. Of course, we also want the buttons with URL and links to work as well. Secondly, we want to be able to recognize for each section which Odoo building block would suit the best for the content, depending on the content. So for example, we would like to be able to migrate carousel, so like stuff like product snippets, stuff like that. Another very, very exciting feature that we will be working on is to be able to migrate product metadata. So imagine you have an e-commerce, maybe on Shopify, and you have set up a few products. Using our tool, we will migrate not only your page in Odoo, we will also migrate all your products, their image, their title, their description, and their price. So it means that if you start a trial with Odoo and you use our tool, after 1 minute, you have your website done, and even all your shop, it's already working. Should be super exciting. We will also migrate the media gallery. So all your image, the video, and the documents that we can find on your website, we will migrate them in Odoo, so you don't have to upload them again. And finally, a bonus, all websites done in Odoo are responsive automatically. You don't have to do anything. So if you have a current website that maybe a web agency designed for you, and they did not do a pretty good job for the responsive side of it, so it does not look well on a smartphone, we recommend that you convert it into Odoo, and then automatically it will be responsive. So now, let me move to the second demonstration, Shopify. So here is their homepage at the moment. And here is what our tool was able to do. You can see that the result looks pretty good. Maybe not as good as the one with as Plex, but still pretty good. I can see, for example, here that the menu is actually the same color as the first section. Let me show you how we do that in Odoo very quickly. So I will remove here this section that doesn't look great. And I will put the menu as over the content. Then I will also add some padding here. So as a reminder, we decided to focus on Shopify because we really believe we would love to migrate e-commerce from Shopify to Odoo. We will believe that the users will gain a lot from it. Well, if I compare the two, I can see here the first section, it's a bit wider on Shopify. So let me resize. Again, I want to use the new grid layout that we've implemented. So I do like this, and then I can very easily increase this size. And maybe I can even decrease the size of the picture a little bit. Oh. Let's see the rest. Okay, this looks very good. Okay, quite impressive. I don't need to do anything here. What is this? This image is a bit lost. Maybe I can remove it. And comparing to Shopify. Okay. I can see we've done a pretty good job. Probably this animation, I guess, is not migrated. No. You can see we still have some work to do, but that's good. That's exciting. So now, let me go back here. Let's do a small wrap-up of what I already showed you. So I've showed you the Plex migration, which is like, it's a big website. Surely they have a big team working on it. And I've showed you that the migration, we achieved a very good job with the migration. Secondly, I've showed you Shopify. Again, we did a good job with the migration, and we can improve. We're working on that. I've also used this opportunity to show you a few new features that we've developed for Odoo v16. The grid mode will allow you to have multiple elements in the same section and just drag them around. And the animation on scroll, which looks very good because very modern. As a reminder, so we hope this tool to be available early 2023. We do our best for that. It will be free, and really our main focus is that all the content will be as Odoo building block. Now, let me show you the third and maybe the most interesting demonstration, the Belgian bakery website. Let me jump into it here. So you can see this is their website, right? And you can see they have very cool pictures of their products, and then they have some text to describe it. And directly, I see here that they have a section that wish you Happy New Year 2022. This indicates me that they don't update their website very often. And probably it's because they don't control it. Maybe it's between the hands of a web agency. So let's migrate this website with our tool and then see the results here. You can directly see that we did a good job, I think. The result is great. And now, if they want to change this section and, not wish you a Happy New Year 2022, they can just edit it like they would edit on any document. I will also take this opportunity of this website to show you another feature that would be a game changer for many websites, the multi-language. So let me show you how easy it is to add a language on another website. You just go at the bottom, and because you're connected, as admin, you have the right to add a language. Maybe I will add English. Once it's done, and you are in English, you can see in the URL, I'm in the English version. I have a new button, which is Translate, and allows me to translate all the content from my website. And you can see here, I already done some work. So that's why now it's already in English here. So as easy as that. So now, let's take a step back. Really take the opportunity to imagine like this kind of company, like a bakery. They don't have much time. They probably don't have the knowledge. They are not programmer, they're not the web developer, so they ask someone else to do a website. It's very basic, but they are not able to update it, and the web designer, they are not paid to update it on a regular basis. If they would use Odoo, they will be able to do that themselves very quickly. And with our tool, we will give them the best incentive there is to migrate to Odoo. We will do the migration for them. So I hope you're as excited as I am, and that you will stay tuned for the updates and when we will tell you that the product is available. And please stay connected if you wish to follow the Q&A session. So the idea, we will iterate, right? So that's the idea is that this tool, of course, when we have a website that we think we should be able to migrate and the migration didn't work, we'll iterate. But anyway, if our website builder is powerful enough, and we believe it is, then it should be very easy to fix the few sections that are broken.
Okay. We have a question asking, is the tool also usable for older version of Odoo, like version 13, for example?
No, I think at the moment, at least, the idea is really to create our website in a new database, a 16 database. One of the reasons is that there are many things that have changed. For example, the grid mode, that I've showed, is new, and is very important because it will allow us to, have text on top of pictures with more ease than in the past. So probably no, unfortunately not.
Okay, okay. Is the conversion from Drupal possible?
I don't know Drupal, but the idea is really that it doesn't matter how the website was built, because our script or algorithm or AI, I don't know how you're going to call it, is really browsing the website. Like it's actually scrolling down, so it takes pictures of it and then try to remake it.
Okay. Okay, can you convert from PSD file or Sketch?
At the moment, that's not the target, I believe.
Okay. Don't know if we have more questions. Most of them are.
But for me, I mean, what's really important is tomorrow we have a big session around website and e-commerce. So don't hesitate to join us if you have any question or whatever. I would be very happy to hear more about the person complaining that it's hard to update the HTML or CSS. I would be happy to improve it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we've been asked again, will this be available for partners?
Probably yes. So like I said, there is the only thing our only concern is that we don't want to help scammers to build a phishing website very easily, right? But in another hand, what our tool is doing, any human can do it. It's just that you save time. So we will see. But if we have something that's strong, I don't think the idea is to prevent our partners from using it.
Of course. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.